It's always great catching up with my next guest. Jiri Prochazka is going to be back in action on this huge card, UFC 300, taking on Aleksandar Rakic. Jiri, how are you this evening?
Hey, great. I'm great. Getting ready to win the fight.
Yes, and this is a really, really big card, like I mentioned. How excited were you when you found out you'd be a part of UFC 300?
I'm every time excited when I'm fighting. So for me is like a birthday. Every my fight is for me like a main fight, main event of the evening. So that's why I'm not uh, not sad from that. I'm not on main card or whatever.
Mhm.
So for these things is for me not so important
Okay.
because my fight, I will show the people, to UFC, to everyone. That's why my fight have to be like a main event.
Yes, I agree. Were you surprised that they put Bo Nickal on the main card instead of your fight with Alex? Were you surprised that Bo Nickal got on the main card?
I was not surprised. I really uh, don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah, about that information. I just accept that, and that's all. What I that's my attitude. I accept that,
Mhm.
and next time, from now till the next time, I will show that my fight will will be on the main card or in the main event, because
Right.
that's why I'm fighting, and I want to show the every time the beauties of the martial arts.
Are you a little bit disappointed that this fight is not taking place in Europe, just with your background and Alex's background? It would be a really big fight in Europe as opposed to Vegas, or does that not matter to you?
Yeah, that's good question, and I think that will be great matchup here in Europe. That will be great matchup, and but still, it's in Vegas. It's in a big event, 300. So that's, I think all the world will watch that. Will watch that.
They certainly will. Just quickly, I know your last fight against Alex Pereira did not go the way you wanted. What did you learn the most from that fight?
That I have to keep all the fight in my hands. Every detail, every detail, every small step in a cage, everything. Because till that moment, I handled that fight, and it was my mistake. It was small mistake, but in this game is there is no place for these small mistakes. So that's why I'm making the steps up in these small things to be to be to be the best.
Let's talk about your opponent, Aleksandar Rakic. How do you feel like stylistically you match up against him?
My style is every time adjusting to the style of my opponent, and that's why I feel like I have no style. Yeah,
Yeah.
my style is every time changing. My preparation is every time changing. That's why I loving the martial arts, because there is a free place for any technique, for any attitude, and any performance what you can show, and that's why I love it. And against Alexander, I will use just my there is nothing to what to do something special, because his style is very simple, and is based on the high performance, just hard work, just a lot of combinations, a lot of work, a lot of movement, a lot of energy to give in a performance, and a lot of punches, a lot of fast shoots. So I just for that fight, this fight with Aleksandar, that was the main thing to be ready conditionally, like
Right.
to have the best condition, and to catch that details, uh, which I didn't with Alex Pereira, and right now I handle that. So I believe I'm able to show the next step of my style, of the
Right.
mastery. So yeah, to not just be to not just make a step up, because sometimes it's better to make a step back to where you started, but with the skills, with the experiences which you achieved on the way. So that's why I named these preparation, like with my team and with my guys. I named that like back to the roots, back
Okay.
to the roots, and that's remind me all these things.
You mentioned conditioning in your training. This is going to be your first 3-round fight since 2020. You fought 5-round fights your last few fights. Does the preparation change because there's not as many rounds this fight?
No, it's for me is the preparation is not changing. I'm every time prepared for all night fight. Yeah,
Okay. Yep.
it's that's the question. Uh, Not about to change the preparation, but the question is about the breathing, how you can handle the technique of breathing in the fight, in the highest maximal performance, like yeah. And that's why I think is most important, not just to be focused uh, for condition, for strength, for all these things just in a preparation, but all the time in all your life.
Alex has not fought in a while. It's going to be exactly 700 days since he last had his last fight. Do you think the layoff will impact him in this fight? Do you believe in cage rust?
Doesn't matter for me. It doesn't matter. I don't care if how uh, right now I'm not making the some some thoughts about if he will be strong, if he will be weak, or or whatever. I'm counting every time with the best version of my opponent, like now, and for me it doesn't matter if he's fought 2 years back or 1 year, or he fought 1 week back.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. I have to be ready to, and I will be, and I am ready to be his best version, and that's it. That's all about it. To to be ready to give everything in.
We've seen on your Instagram you doing some training in the woods. What type of different training have you been doing?
You speak about like different type of training, but for me it is like normal training. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm living in a cottage in the woods, so that's my routine to run in the forest every day, and to lift the weights in my on my garden, where it's just pure oxygen. Just the sun gives you the energy. There is trees around you, yeah, and you have just a pure energy from the nature to be the strongest version. When you go when you go to the hall, where is the thousands of people, where is the opponent, you feel charged, yeah,
Yeah.
in that moment, because these places, for these places, that's why I'm training there, because it's like total another world, and that's why I like it to to connect these two worlds, to way of the nature and to be alone and to be in the game.
As far as training partners, who are some of the main guys that you're getting to work with this camp as far as training partners?
There is a lot of sparring partners in Czech Republic and in Slovakia. I don't have like some special name, but there is a lot of young guys, tough guys, and heavy wrestlers who's young, who's hungry to beat the to beat to achieve their targets in their life, and that's why I like to train with them, because they are energetic, hungry, uh, a lot of work with them, and they changed one by one on me inside in the rounds. They changing on me, and that's when you understand what you need to be successful in your fight. Really understand, really understand your mistakes from last fight, to be smarter.
Yeah.
Then you don't need to have somebody like somebody special, but every time I have the good names in a preparation.
That's great. When will you arrive to Las Vegas? The fight is on the 13th. When will you be traveling to Las Vegas?
I will travel to Las Vegas next Friday.
Okay, great.
So I will be there more than 2 weeks to acclimatize
Yeah.
and
Acclimatize.
to be there and ready.
That's great. What's your prediction? How do you see the fight playing out on April 13th?
Every time I'm saying that, every time, like, for me it doesn't matter if that will be in the first round, second, third round. I'm ready to end it in the first second, and in the last second, doesn't matter. And when you are able to accept that you will do anything for a win, that's I think that's the best attitude what you can have. And but I believe in my stand up, but now I started to work on my ground game a lot, so I'm open to every possibility.
The main event of your card is going to be for the light heavyweight title. It is Jamahal HIll and Alex Pereira. I was wondering how you think that fight will play out. Who do you think wins that fight?
More weapons in that fight. I feel like there is a, on Jamahal Hill's side, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Jamahal Hill have a better. I think he will have the better chances on the start of the fight, and when the fight will continue, there is a more chances for like I see in that, for Pereira, but we'll see. Let the better win.
Do you think a win here at UFC 300 could get you another title shot? What do you think a win would do for you?
I believe in that, and I will do everything for that, because after last fight, after that decision, I believe I can be the champion, and I will.
If Jamahal HIll beats Alex Pereira, how do you see a fight with you and Jamahal looking from a style perspective? How do you think your style matches up against Jamal's?
Against Jamal, so I think it will work. It will work because there is a lot of space for to 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 target the shots,
Mhm.
and I see that there is a lot of his styles is I think from all the fighters in UFC is like super ordinary, but very effective,
Mhm.
and that will be something what I like to fight.
Did you see Jaromir Jagr, the hockey player, get inducted into the NHL Hall of Fame? Did you see that?
Yes, yes,
Can you believe he's still playing hockey? He's in his 50s.
yes, yes, yes. Everybody in Czech Republic know he's
Still playing.
Yeah. Have you ever met him?
Yes, sure, many time, and he's a great sportsman, good person. He's a true sportsman. We are like Czech Republic is very proud for him of him.
Did you know the Las Vegas Golden Knights are playing the same week you have your fight? Did you know this?
No, not yet.
Have
Not
you?
yet.
You should get your management to get you tickets.
okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, because it's a good
Yeah,
atmosphere. The Golden Knights.
It's in T-Mobile Arena, yeah.
T-Mobile, yes, yeah. So it'll be the night
Yeah,
before
yeah,
they're playing Minnesota.
Yeah, same arena. Yeah.
There you go. That's great. Your T-shirt or your shirt that you're wearing. What shirt is that with the tiger on it?
Well, that's man, that's I think that's Kenzo,
Okay.
or what was that when I float back from one camp. I bought that on airport. I thought like uh it will be cheap hoodie, but it was not. Like I was there. One hoodie. Give me that. Okay, and when I paid that, I just said okay. It sounds like it will be great. Great hoodie.
Jiri, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it. If there's anyone you would like to thank, any sponsors or any social media you would like to mention, I will give you the last word.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you for all the fans who's watching me, who's still with me, and I'm just every time I just want to show the beauties of the martial arts, and the how was the possibilities in a human's body to show the people in this MMA show. So that's why I'm thank you to my team who's around me, and to thank you to my family and all the friends, all the people who supporting me, because I'm not fighting just like for money or for uh, to be the best, but the to be the best version of myself, of the world, and to show, like I said, the possibilities of human body. Thank you. Victory.